What I Learned from the Trees by Bowman. Welcome to our in-depth review of What I Learned from the Trees by Bowman. In this first chapter, Roots, Bowman takes us on a journey to explore the foundational aspects of our lives. Introduction. In a world where the pace of life often leaves us disconnected from nature, Bowman's What I Learned from the Trees offers a poignant reminder of the profound lessons we can learn from the natural world. This collection of poetry, winner of the 2021 Button Poetry Short-Form Poetry Contest, delves into the intricate relationship between humans and nature, exploring how these often overlooked interactions shape our lives. Bowman's work is rooted in primordial imagery and allegory, drawing readers into a contemplative space where the boundaries between human experience and the natural world blur. Each poem serves as a meditation on the fundamental aspects of life, from growth and change to connection and impermanence. The collection is divided into 6 chapters: Roots, Growth, Branches, Seasons, Leaves, and Forest. Each chapter uses the metaphor of trees to explore different facets of the human experience. In Roots, Bowman reflects on the importance of understanding our origins and the grounding forces that shape our identities. Growth delves into the challenges and triumphs of personal development, while Branches examines the relationships and actions that define us. In Seasons, Bowman uses the cyclical nature of the seasons to explore the inevitability of change and the beauty found in each phase of life. Leaves contemplates the transient nature of existence, drawing parallels between the life cycle of leaves and human mortality. Finally, Forest brings together the individual elements explored in previous chapters to paint a picture of the collective human experience, emphasizing the interconnectedness of all living beings. Bowman's poetry is notably relevant to today's society, addressing the growing disconnect between humans and the natural world. Her work encourages readers to reconnect with nature and find solace in its timeless wisdom. The poems are imbued with a sense of vulnerability and raw honesty, inviting readers to reflect on their own lives and the deeper meanings behind their everyday interactions. Through What I Learned from the Trees, Bowman offers a powerful reminder of the lessons that nature can teach us. Her evocative and insightful poetry serves as a guide for navigating the complexities of life, encouraging us to find strength, beauty, and meaning in the world around us. This introduction sets the stage for a deeper exploration of Bowman's work, highlighting the central themes and the emotional resonance of her poetry. Chapter 1. Roots. A family trees and historical roots. Bowman uses the metaphor of roots to delve into themes of ancestry and heritage. The poems in this chapter are rich with imagery that evokes a sense of grounding and stability. For instance, in the poem Ancestral Echoes, Bowman writes about the whispers of past generations guiding us, much like roots anchor a tree to the earth. A tree roots intertwining. The intertwining roots symbolize the complex web of family connections and the influence of our ancestors on our present selves. Bowman's use of language here is both poignant and evocative, drawing readers into a contemplative state. A person reflecting by a tree. This chapter also touches on the emotional aspects of understanding one's origins. The sense of belonging and identity that comes from knowing where we come from is beautifully captured in Bowman's verses. The poem Roots of Memory particularly stands out, as it explores the bittersweet nature of family memories and the passage of time. A tree with deep roots. In Roots, Bowman sets the stage for the rest of the collection, grounding us in the importance of our beginnings and the connections that shape our identities. This chapter invites readers to reflect on their own roots and the foundational elements of their lives. Chapter 2. Growth. A tree growing towards the sky. In the second chapter, Growth, Bowman shifts focus to the process of personal development and the challenges that come with it. Trees in various stages of growth. Bowman's poems in this chapter are a testament to the resilience and perseverance required for growth. The poem, Reaching for the Sun, uses the imagery of a tree stretching towards the light to symbolize the human desire for self-improvement and enlightenment. A time lapse of a tree growing. The theme of overcoming obstacles is prevalent throughout this chapter. In Beneath the Bark, Bowman writes about the hidden struggles that contribute to our growth, much like the unseen efforts of a tree pushing through the soil. A person climbing a tree. The emotional journey of growth is captured in poems like Branches of Hope, where Bowman explores the balance between aspiration and the reality of setbacks. The raw honesty in these poems resonates deeply, reminding readers that growth is a continuous and often challenging process. A shot of a tall, fully grown tree. Chapter 2, Growth, is a powerful exploration of personal development. Bowman's insightful and evocative poetry encourages readers to embrace their own growth journeys, acknowledging both the struggles and triumphs along the way. Chapter 3, Branches. A shot of tree branches spreading out. In Branches, the third chapter, Bowman explores the relationships and connections that shape our lives. Interconnected branches. The metaphor of branches is used to illustrate the various relationships we form in interwoven lives. Bowman writes about the intricate connections between people, much like the branches of a tree intertwining. Close-up of branches touching. Bowman's poems in this chapter highlight the importance of community and support systems. Sheltering Canopy is a standout poem that depicts the comfort and protection we find in our relationships, akin to the shelter provided by a tree's canopy. Emotional resonance. A group of people under a tree. The emotional depth of this chapter is evident in poems like Branches of Trust, where Bowman delves into the complexities of trust and betrayal. The imagery of branches breaking and mending mirrors the fragile yet resilient nature of human connections. A tree with widespread branches. Chapter 3, Branches, is a poignant exploration of the relationships that define us. Bowman's poetry beautifully captures the essence of human connection, reminding readers of the strength and support found in our communities. Chapter 4, Seasons. A tree changing through the seasons. The fourth chapter, Seasons, delves into the cyclical nature of life, drawing parallels between human experiences and the changing seasons. Trees in different seasons. Bowman's use of seasonal imagery is masterful in this chapter. In Spring Awakening, she writes about new beginnings and the hope that comes with them, much like the rebirth of nature in spring. A tree shedding leaves in autumn. The theme of change is central to this chapter. Autumn's Embrace explores the beauty and melancholy of letting go, using the falling leaves as a metaphor for the inevitable changes in life. Emotional resonance. A person walking through a forest in winter. The emotional resonance of this chapter is profound. In Winter's Solitude, Bowman captures the quiet reflection and introspection that often accompanies the colder, darker times in our lives. The poem Summer's Joy contrasts this with the warmth and vibrancy of happier moments. A shot of a tree in full bloom. Chapter 4, Seasons, is a beautiful meditation on the cycles of life. Bowman's poetry encourages readers to embrace change and find beauty in every phase, much like the ever-changing seasons. Chapter 5, Leaves. Introduction. A leaves rustling in the wind. In the fifth chapter, Leaves, Bowman reflects on the transient nature of life, using the metaphor of leaves to explore themes of mortality and impermanence. Leaves in various stages. The poems in this chapter are rich with imagery that evokes the fleeting nature of existence in ephemeral beauty. Bowman writes about the delicate and temporary nature of leaves, drawing parallels to human life. Leaves falling from a tree. Bowman's exploration of mortality is both poignant and thought-provoking. Falling Gracefully is a standout poem that contemplates the inevitability of death and the grace with which we can face it. Emotional resonance. Person collecting fallen leaves. The emotional depth of this chapter is evident in poems like Leaves of Memory, where Bowman reflects on the memories that linger even after the leaves have fallen. The imagery of leaves preserving moments of beauty and sorrow resonates deeply with readers. A Tree Shedding Leaves. Chapter 5, Leaves, is a moving exploration of life's impermanence. Bowman's poetry invites readers to reflect on the transient nature of existence and find meaning in the fleeting moments. Chapter 6, Forest. A Dense Forest. In the final chapter, Forest, Bowman brings together the individual elements explored in previous chapters to paint a picture of the collective human experience. A thriving forest ecosystem. The forest serves as a powerful metaphor for society and the interconnectedness of all living beings in unity and diversity. Bowman writes about the strength found in diversity, much like the variety of trees that make up a forest. Of different tree species. Bowman's poems in this chapter emphasize the importance of community and collective growth. Forest Symphony is a standout poem that depicts the harmonious coexistence of different elements within a forest, symbolizing the beauty of human unity. A community gathering in a forest. The emotional resonance of this chapter is profound. In Roots and Branches, Bowman reflects on the interconnectedness of our lives and the support we find in our communities. The imagery of a forest thriving together mirrors the strength and resilience of human connections. Forest at Sunrise. Chapter 6, Forest, is a powerful conclusion to Bowman's collection. Her poetry beautifully captures the essence of the collective human experience, reminding readers of the importance of unity and interconnectedness. Conclusion. As we reach the end of L. Bowman's What I Learned from the Trees, we are left with a profound sense of interconnectedness and reflection. This collection of poetry has taken us on a journey through the fundamental aspects of life, using the natural world as a mirror to our own experiences. Trees in various stages of growth and change. Bowman's work is a testament to the enduring wisdom of nature. Through the metaphors of roots, growth, branches, seasons, leaves, and the forest, she explores themes of identity, personal development, relationships, change, mortality, and community. Each chapter invites us to look deeper into ourselves and our connections with others, much like the intricate network of a forest. In Roots, we are reminded of the importance of understanding our origins and the grounding forces that shape our identities. Growth challenges us to embrace the struggles and triumphs of personal development, while Branches highlights the significance of our relationships and the support systems we build. A tree changing through the seasons. The cyclical nature of life is beautifully captured in seasons, encouraging us to find beauty in every phase of existence. Leaves contemplates the transient nature of life, urging us to cherish the fleeting moments and memories that define our journey. Finally, Forest brings together these elements, emphasizing the interconnectedness of all living beings and the strength found in unity. A person walking through a forest, reflecting. Bowman's poetry is notably relevant to today's society, addressing the growing disconnect between humans and the natural world. Her work serves as a powerful reminder of the lessons that nature can teach us, encouraging us to reconnect with the environment and find solace in its timeless wisdom. Through What I Learned from the Trees, L. Bowman offers a guide for navigating the complexities of life. Her evocative and insightful poetry invites us to reflect on our own lives, find strength in our roots, embrace growth, cherish our connections, and recognize the beauty in every season. As we leave this collection, we carry with us a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, inspired by the enduring lessons of the trees. If you need further details of the book, feel free to let us know. Please don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Mr. Infinity X, Beyond Our Horizon.